This may be the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But what's a challenge without a few difficulties? I've always had a burning desire in my heart to keep moving on, to never give up on anything despite life continuously knocking me down. And how far I go depends on how long I'm willing to continue moving on toward a better future. When I was 18, I had gotten home from school and the sheriff's department came to my house with Child Protective Services. They were there to remove the children from the house and take my mother and uncle to prison for child abuse. But at that time I was too old, so I ended up alone with nowhere to go. I was jumping from place to place with only a few months until I graduated high school. But despite barely being able to get by and my home being ripped away from me, I found the strength and determination to finish school and graduate with honor. But during all that time, I was able to take the time to play video games. I was always able to relate to the characters and their struggles to pull through and accomplish their goals. It was then that I knew that I wanted to create video games. Whether it was an idea of my own or someone else's, I wanted to be a part of the process to bring it to life. I wanted to create storylines with deep meanings and emotional connections to gamers worldwide, showing them that no matter how dark life gets, there's always a way to make it through, that nothing is a lost cause. My time at Full Sail gave me the skill set I need to make my dream a reality. I learned the intricate process to designing the characters, and the programming courses taught me the coding process to designing the outline of how I want my games to work. Though they couldn't teach creativity, we have to learn that on our own. But they showed me what it is to be creative and incorporate that into all of my work. Never limit yourself and always be inspired. A quote used by one of my instructors, Trish Pearson, to help me to continue pushing forward and make it through my creative presentation course. So I come to you, Naughty Dog, with an open mind. I can create a world and a half if I could get the opportunity to become a part of your team. Your game, The Last of Us, is the only one that my wife has ever sat and played completely through. It would be an honor to work with the creative minds who developed this game, which drew her attention so intently. I won't say I'm the best, but I will try my best to be the best at what I do best, and that is video games. I will never back down from a challenge, and I will never give up on a project. Because once I've set my mind on something, I set my waypoint, and I don't stop until I make it to my destination. My name is Esteban Salazar, and thank you for taking the time to listen.